Austin Hedges, it is great to see you now. This is what, 6 straight years of Padres spring training for you, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I look around the room and there's not many guys that were there in that first spring training with me in 2012.
If you can, take me through your routine, because it seems like you're the first guy to get here and the last guy to leave. What time does your day start during spring training?
I try and get going at 6. That's kind of like the goal that I have, and some of the guys that like to work out with me too. 6 is usually a good start. It gives us about 3 hours before our meetings. And it's a good way to get everything done without feeling rushed. And there's so many things in this game that make you feel rushed and you don't have time to do everything. So it kind of gives us an opportunity to get our work in. And then we usually have about an hour before meetings to just relax and get ready for the day.
Now, when I saw you this morning before meetings, you were on your second breakfast. So what time was your first breakfast? What's in the first breakfast? What's in the second breakfast?
First breakfast is pretty quick. It's just it's around 5:30 to get ready for the 6 o'clock day, and it's usually just a bowl of Greek yogurt. I have a nice little tea concoction I make with some coconut oil and some grass-fed cow butter. It's a thing I learned from Tim Ferriss. We don't need to get into that, but that's another story. But yeah, just a nice quick meal, and then after my work around 8, I'll get another breakfast here.
You know, you seem like a very regimented, very disciplined person. Have you always been that way, or when did this happen for you?
I think I've always tried to be, but I think this is probably about the third spring training where I think I've understood what it really means, and learning from all the guys that have taught me what routines are and how important that discipline is. Watching them do it and watching how much success they have because of it, I think I learned how important it is, and it's stuck with me.
How different is the season for you? Just because you're going in, I know you spent some time with Andy Green around Petco Park working out there, but with the expectation that you're going to be the full-time, you have a chance to be the full-time catcher for the Padres this year.
Yeah, it's an amazing opportunity. I mean, it's everything that I've ever wanted. I want to be the everyday guy in the big leagues, and I'm so excited for this team. We have so many young, good, talented guys, and so many good veteran guys that I think we can all learn from too. So just this core group, just the guys that we're going to put on the field every day is really exciting, and I just want to be a part of it.
It's so unusual that there's a good chance this is your first full year in the majors, but Andy Green's already expecting you to be one of the leaders. How unusual is that for a player as young as yourself to step into that role almost right away?
It's really important to me. It's something that I take a lot of pride in, and I mean, I love all these guys. I've played with them for a long time, and even the guys that I haven't, I can already tell just being around them, they're just good people, and I want the best for them. So if that means I can do anything I can to lead them or just be a good example, that's something I take a lot of pride in.
You had a very good look, this last season with guys like Manuel Margot, Aswahe. What can you tell us about them?
Hard workers. They go in every day. Everybody that was on that Chihuahuas team was just really, really hard workers and loved each other. That was one of the reasons we won a lot. Everyone, I think, genuinely cared how the rest of their teammates played. And that's something I think that we're bringing in this year with some of those guys and guys that have already been here.
Last thing, you had a chance to go ahead and catch Carter Capps today. What did you notice about him and that strange delivery?
That's fun. That was fun. I caught one of his flat grounds earlier in the off season, but watching him get off the bump and letting it eat a little bit was he's special, and we've got very high expectations for him this year.
Why special? Now he's a little bit different. He kind of has that kookiness that I think a lot of closers need to have.
He does. I think that mentality is what we need closing out the ninth inning or whatever his role is, and I think he's going to be a great addition to our bullpen.